ever got along without it. MarkCharles, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you
This
as well.
is great and really very special. One of our newer fourth burner pots.
Yeah, the newer version.
With the nonstick.
So, we started this about 5 years ago that I helped create it, and we're just doing new incarnations of it. You guys wanted more color. This is the way to put in more color. It's a little bit lighter weight. The stainless steel, still dishwasher safe. Still great for all different types of stoves, except it won't work on induction, but it'll work on all the gas and electric out there. Still a 3-part system with the basket that's wrapped in silicone on the handle, which is unique. The stainless steel is not going to rust on you. You could steam and boil in this, and then of course the 2 strainings on the lid and the cook and look lid, and then the silicone here and the silicone on the handle, which will never get hot on you. Let's put it to work. The first thing we're going to talk about is making something as basic as pasta, okay? What I love about this is, because you've got those straining holes, you can choose to use the large holes or the small holes. There's the large ones right there. And then on the other side is the small ones. So we'll use the large ones because we're doing big penne pasta. You hold this will never get hot even though this is boiling water. My finger does not get hot. Holding this, that's all you need to just hold the lid down. And it's going to strain out. So think of this as vegetables, potatoes, if you're doing any kind of pasta, of course. It's really great to strain it all out. And what I love is you don't have to take a colander out. It's one less piece of equipment you need. Strain it out. And I've just done the pasta. Now 11 cups. Don't be nervous or concerned that you're not going to be able to make a decent amount. Because I think 11 cups of pasta
right there, kids.
Is a lot of pasta. What I love about it, you got the nonstick interior, throw the whole thing in the dishwasher if you'd like. And you've got all that pasta. So that's good enough for 6 people easily. So let's talk about the fact that, why don't we use the second one and make the sauce for it.
Okay.
So again, this could be a jarred sauce, grandma's homemade sauce, it doesn't matter. But to heat it back up and pour over your pasta, beautifully, this could be a meat sauce. There you go, done. What I love about it is also the pour spout. Everything's going to wipe off. If anything spills on top of this, it's not going to retain any of the stains. It's not going to retain any of the odors. Kuhn Rikon, you know and love that family-owned business for all these years out of Switzerland.
All right, so let's talk colors, MarkCharles.
Yeah.
We've got some beautiful colors, and we're going to begin with red. Now, I don't have to tell you, red is already very popular. In fact, our most popular is our favorite foodie red on In the Kitchen with David, so don't miss out on red. I have this one for you. This one is called...
The turquoise, right?
Blue.
Oh,
we're actually calling that blue.
Okay.
That's why I was struggling, because I thought it might be turquoise.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Here it is in the eggplant, which is the beautiful purple color.
Inside and out.
And then we've got it for you in olive.
Olive.
There you can see the color inside now.
Beautiful color inside.
Jump up top to the black. And the black is great if you've got, you know, black major appliances.
Stainless steel, granite.
If you've got hard anodized cookware.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of coordinates nicely there. And then we finally have it for you in orange.
Yep. Bright and cherry. And what I love about this too is we just saw that beautiful cookware set that by the way, I own Circulon at home. I've loved it for many years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This is not a piece. It's a perfect accessory for any cookware set because you're never going to find the shape. It's a unique shape in any cookware set, so it works with whatever cookware you have.
May I say also, this orange is my most limited color. Thank you, Judy, for that quick shot. This is K40455. Don't miss out on this. 500 are now gone. Real quickly, MarkCharles, can I put this in the dishwasher?
You can. All
Hallelujah.
3 pieces.
Cue the angel choir, Mary.
Happy.
Oh, we got
There's
the
only
angel.
2 things that makes the angel choir sing: is bacon and
dishwasher. Yep. Well, macaroni and cheese, too.
That's okay, fine.
All right.
3 things.
That would actually be 4.
So let's talk about how to put it to work. What's unique about this is you can take something like 18 eggs, which is a lot of eggs. And here's the beauty behind that. Using like 1/10 the amount of water, if you had said to somebody, go hard boil 18 eggs for me, you would probably take your biggest pot out, fill it up with water, wait forever for it to start to boil, and all of these would start banging into each other because of all that space, which is what we call a rolling boil, and a banger, and a banging of the eggs that'll crack them.
So what you're saying is you put all your eggs in one basket?
I put all my eggs in one basket, and they don't crack.
I'd like to be able to take credit for that one, but that was my producer, Sean.
Okay.
He's been battling winter weather all morning.
It's okay. So now we're going to go into the hot dogs. I want you to point out,
joke. I like
this is really hot, but look, I'm able to, because of the silicone wrap here, with my bare fingers, not burn, and be able to take out 24 hot dogs. Now you could steam these hot dogs or boil them. They are pretty decent sized hot dogs. They're not, you know, don't be shy that they're small or whatever. They're gonna have a great capacity.
You fancy yourself a New York person, don't you?
Yes, I'm a New Yorker.
What do they call the hot dogs from street vendors that are in water? What do they call those?
Toilet dogs.
Or they usually call them dirty water dogs.
Yeah, dirty water dogs.
Dirty water dogs. Thanks for the toilet dog.
Super slang.
Thanks so
Sorry
much for that.
That's what we called them. Sorry.
Oh, we might be. Well, I guess you're a little more New York than I thought. All right, there you go.
Sorry, that was the locals.
I always thought it was just dirty water, dog.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
anyway.
we tell the tourists that.
But the locals know better.
The locals know better.
There you are.
So here's something unique you can do with it. Take clams or mussels, even shrimp, and take some oil and butter and garlic. And here, 2 ways of doing it. Now, we kept the basket in this one, so you can pull the whole thing out. Look at that. And you've got a great appetizer. But another idea is actually you actually don't need the basket if you don't want to, because then you can pour out all of the clams and mussels out onto a plate. And look what's left in here. I use the oil, the butter, and the herbs to actually steam them open, and then poured it out as a dipping sauce, so I actually didn't waste anything. How great is that?
Hey, I need to let you know 1,700 of these are gone, and I'd love to show you colors again, because I think you're beginning to get the idea that this is an awesome pot. It's going to be so multi-use in your kitchen, so now you want to pick the color that works best in your kitchen. So let's go through it for you. Very, very popular in the red, and just to clarify, that color is on the inside, that nonstick is on the inside and the outside. Yep. This is really, really beautifully done. And of course, you're gonna get the basket and the lid with each one of these choices. So here's your red. I have it in blue. It's a beautiful sky blue. Remember, if God is not a Tar Heel, why is the sky Carolina blue? That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
And then we have it for you in eggplant. And then we have it in olive, a nice bright, beautiful green. Here it is in black. I know a lot of you are looking for that classic black in your kitchen. Got it for you. And then we have it for you in our most limited color. This is the orange. Now, 2,000 are now gone. I have this available for you at $26 and change. Automated ordering right now, and QVC.com, the best 2 ways to get in, MarkCharles. So it's 1-800-345-1212 for automated ordering. Go to QVC.com. Also, if you have the QVC mobile app, you can order straight through the app, and that's a free download at your app store. Check it out.
So here's 2 ways of using it. These are actually raw. We haven't cooked them yet. You fill it with water or you steam. You have 2 choices with the basket. Fill up the basket vertically, horizontally, however you like. This way we did vertically. We did 3 kinds of peppers, and we added some carrots in there. So the beauty is you just drop it right in. Okay. If you want to submerge, make sure it's covered if you are boiling. If you're only steaming it, you only need about half a cup of water at the bottom. Put the lid on and put your temperature to medium. Watch the steam. It'll never pop on you because of that great vent there. And when it's ready, you're able to pull it out, pretty as you please, and you're able to make something like a side dish of peppers.
Hey, MarkCharles, you know what we like to say at QVC?
What?
Love it or return it.
Oh, yeah.
Within the 30-day time period.
You will not return
so
this.
it is important to get this home, because once you try it, you will indeed love it.
Yep.
We hear from folks again and again and again who rave about this pot and leave it out on their stove all the time, much like a tea kettle.
Which was the point of it. And that's why we keep making new versions and new colors and new styles, because you keep loving and you keep wanting more versions of it. So that's what we do. Here's some great potatoes. Again, you could boil or steam these. We queued them up and they're ready. If you wanted to, dump these out and actually make mashed potatoes right away. 3,200 are gone. We are super busy on the phones. Please use automated ordering. Go to QVC.com. How many asparagus? Asparagus. Ready for this? 130 pencil asparagus are in here. 130. Wow. Steamed in 7 minutes.
That's 130.
With about a 1/4 cup of water only. How cool is that?
Everyone's looking up saying, is that right? Asparagus?
Yeah, we've talked about this for 10 years.
I know we have.
The plural of asparagus
and
is
if
asparagus.
we're not careful, we'll end up all over YouTube. So I'm just not going to go there.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Not going to go there. Not going to go there.
What you're talking about.
Let's just say there are 130 pieces of asparagus.
It's called asparagus.
In there. Okay.
Okay, now let's see. My rule of thumb with this machine is, with this pot is, if it's green, steam. What does that mean? Basically, don't boil the nutrients out of your vegetables. Look how beautiful this broccoli is. It's been steamed with a 1/4 cup of water and in 5 minutes. So now I don't have gray, drippy, boiled out broccoli and cauliflower. I've got beautiful green and white cauliflower.
You could also steam that broccoli and cauliflower with some nice chicken stock, too.
Okay, let's see what
or
else
white
is there.
wine, or a combination of the two. That would be really nice and add some great flavor.
Let's talk about infusion gravy. What I love about infusion gravy is take whole shallots, whole garlic, whole pieces of onion, maybe a bay leaf or whole rosemary stem, and actually cook them whole instead of chopping them up, okay? You want to infuse the flavor in the gravy. But now I don't want to use it on my meats, but I don't want those big chunks of something coming on. So what I do is you can put it on thin if your gravy's thin, or thick, and actually infuse the gravy. But look at this. This has got garlic, shallots, rosemary, a little bit of onion, and I've infused the gravy. You can make 8 or 11 cups of gravy on this. And remember, don't be fooled with the fact that, I'm going to pour this out, guys, and show you something. I'm going to pour all the rest of
the solids,
There's the solids, mushrooms too. But more importantly, look what's left because of this great nonstick. We talk about the fact that it is dishwasher safe, but remember, it's a superior nonstick that'll wipe right out for you.
I mean, we talk about putting it in the dishwasher. I would put this in my sink, run some soapy dishwater in there.
That's all you need to do.
Some warm soapy dishwater.
That's all you need
Get
to
my
do.
Scrub Daddy and just swirl it around, rinse it, and I'm done.
Yep, you're ready
now,
to go.
5,000 are gone now, sir.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Let's remind everybody real quickly of colors, and then we'll go to our phone lines.
Okay.
I've got it in the red, and the red is our runaway #1 most popular in this show, and that it always is. That's not a surprise. Here it is in the red. I also have it in blue. Don't miss out on eggplant. Many of you picked up that beautiful new eggplant Temptations today.
That's a new color. That's a new trendy color coming into the kitchen.
It's a very trendy color. Here it is in the olive. I must say, though, this is a bit brighter green than I typically think of when I think of olive, but we call this olive. So if you're ordering the green, please order olive. Here it is in the black. Black, very popular, and that's not surprising. A lot of you have darker cookware, and this would be a nice way to coordinate with that. But if you want my most limited, I have fewer than 1,000 left to go around in the orange. We've sold over 5,000 in this show, and I have fewer than 1,000 left in the orange. This is $26.74. Let's welcome Lori in New Jersey. Lori, I hope you're keeping warm this morning or this afternoon.
Yes, I am.
Good to have
Hi,
you
Lori.
with us today. Do you own this, or are you buying it today?
No, I'm buying it today.
Wonderful. So what was it that, and guys, can we turn up a speaker for MarkCharles? I think he's having trouble hearing our caller. Talk to us about what you saw that impressed you.
I saw the hard-boiled eggs being boiled and just pick them up with a basket, and the pasta, how you did the pasta was great.
Isn't it great? Something simple every day. We need pasta. We need some eggs. Here's a great pot to do it for all.
Right. Easy cleanup, too.
How about it with that nonstick coating on the inside and the outside?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be perfect.
Great.
Well, Lori, I know you're going to love this, and whether you're cooking for a big number of people or just making soup for a few, I think you're going to really find it so very helpful.
Yes, I will, too. I think it's great.
Thanks, Lori.
I love it.
Well, on this wintry Sunday, I'm glad that you're inside safe and warm. Stay tuned with us, and we're going to have a lot of fun together, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Lori.
you, Lori. Bye-bye now.
We watch you all the time.
Oh, appreciate
Bye-bye.
that so much. Bye-bye now. Okay, what
Talk
else?
about simple things like just taking 4 corn on the cob. You're able to boil and steam them. The other thing, too, is, look, something simple. Tomato soup, whether it's homemade or out of a can, the tomato soup is just so great because it's got this great pour spout on it. So if you're heating up a soup and you just want to be able to pour it in, stop, and again, pour into the bowl. And I love this because you keep it warm on the stove. Someone's ready, wants some more soup, no worries. Because remember, none of this stains. This comes off easy as you please. You've got a really great pour spout there, and you just keep it on the stove and keep a good old can of tomato soup hot and ready on a cold day.
7,000 are now gone. A quick color tour, and then we'll wrap up. Here it is in the red. I have it in the blue. Eggplant, olive. Jump up top to my very popular black now, and the very limited orange. Don't miss out on this. $26.74, well over 7,000
Thanks,
gone.
everybody. Appreciate it.
Trivia for you, MarkCharles.
Yay,
I
back.
knew you'd be
I'm
excited
back,
about
and
that.
it's time for trivia.
All right, so we're using blueberries in my slow cooker oatmeal
Love
today.
blueberries.
So what percentage of the world's blueberry crop is grown in North America? Is it 40%, 65%, 80%, or 95%?
95%.
You are correct. The United States and
miracle.
Canada produce. He gets them right more often.
No,
than he
I do
doesn't.
not.
Yes,
I
he
totally
does.
guessed, by the way. You
He
realize
complains
that.
about it all the time. All right, so the United States and Canada produce 200 million pounds of blueberries throughout the year.
I love blueberries.
Blueberries are so good for you too, and I many times will sprinkle them on salads and in my yogurt and all that kind of thing. So
Love
particularly
it.
in the oatmeal,
I got
it's
it
great.
right. 95%.
How about that?
Total
All right.
guess.
Hey, you coming back?
Yeah, I got slide and seals.
Slide and seals. We're going to talk about those.